Hello students, welcome to 10th Maths online classes. In our previous video, we were learning about some basic questions related to circumference and the area of a circle. Now in today's topic, we are going to do area of sector and segment of a circle. So let's start. Now to do the area of sector and segment, we need to know what is a sector and what is a segment. Now first of all, we have a circle. Okay, this is a circle. Suppose this is the center of the circle. Okay, now I am taking this length. This is the arc of a circle. Okay, a small portion of the circumference of circle is called an arc. And I join these 2 points with the center. Okay, its name is A, B and C. Okay, so ACB is an arc, OA, OB are radius of this circle. Okay, so the region bounded by these 2 radii and the arc ACB, this is called a sector of a circle. Okay, now this is a sector of a circle. Also the remaining portion, that is this portion, this is also a sector of a circle. But both the sectors have different names. This smaller sector is called my minor sector and the larger one is called major sector. Okay, so what is a sector? Region bounded by an arc and 2 radii. Okay, so this is the definition of a sector. There are 2 radii, OA and OB, and an arc of the circle. This is a sector. If I look at the major sector, area bounded by these 2 radii and this larger arc. Suppose this is my ADB. So this is the larger arc ADB. Still it will be an arc. Okay. If this is a smaller arc, then that is a larger arc. Okay. This smaller arc is called the minor arc and the larger arc is called the major. Okay. Now coming to the segment. What is a segment? Suppose again this is a circle. Okay, this is a circle and in this circle we have a chord. Okay, this is the center of the circle and suppose we have this chord A, C. Okay, in this question, that is in this topic, we have joined these 2 points with the center. But in this figure, I have joined the end point of this arc ACB with each other. We have not connected it with the center. We have connected them with each other. Now this AB is a chord. Okay, AB is a chord of a circle and ACB is again an arc. Okay, look at the difference. In this question, we had an arc ACB and we joined the end point with the center. And in this figure, we had again an arc ACB. But this time, we joined these 2 points with each other. There is no role of point C. This is just to write the name of the arc properly. Because we cannot write it as arc AB. Because AB can also be the name of the chord. So just to differentiate it from the AB, we have put the C also here. So in this figure we have AB as a chord and ACB is an arc and the region bounded by these 2 things is my segment. Okay, so definition is region bounded by a chord corresponding arc. Okay, arc will be corresponding arc, that is the arc which is related to it. Here also we will say corresponding arc. Okay, again this smaller portion is my minor segment and this larger one is also my segment, but this is my major segment. Okay, this is my major segment and this is my minor segment. Okay, so these are the two concepts, sector and segment. Sector is the region bounded by the arc and the radii, and segment is the region bounded by the chord and the corresponding arc. And you need to remember major segment and minor segment, minor sector, major sector, because in the question sometimes it may ask find the area of the major sector or the major segment. The question will not always be like this, that find the area of the minor segment or minor sector. It can be the opposite also. So you always need to remember the diagram of the sector and the segment. Now let's look at the formula for the area of sector. Now first of all, again, what is a sector? We will draw the figure. This is a circle. This is the center and this portion is my sector, that is minor sector. Whenever in the question it says find the area of the sector, it means it is asking about the minor sector. If it says find the area of major sector, only then we will take the major sector. If it says sector, that obviously means it's talking about the minor sector. Now how to find the area of this portion? First of all, what is the area of this complete portion? Okay, if I look at the circle, complete circle, what is the area of this complete circle? That is pi r square. And what is the angle made by the circle? That is 360 degree, right? This is my center. Now what is the angle here? This is my 360. So in 360 degrees, how much area is covered by the circle? This is my pi r square. Okay, when a circle is taken as 360 degree, that is complete circle, so it will have the complete area. Now in the question of sector, you will always be given an angle in the question, that is the angle made by the radiuses with each other. Okay, so that means this angle is given to you. Okay, and it is taken as this symbol. This symbol is known as theta. Okay, this is the symbol, this is my theta. Okay, in the question of sector and segment, the angle will always be given to you. It will say that angle subtended by the arc with the center is 60 degree or 90 degree or anything. Then this theta is given to you. Now look at the question. In 360 degrees, it will cover pi r square area. So in 1 degree, how much area will it cover? It will cover pi r square upon 360. Okay, this is the area in 1 degree. But we need to find the area when the angle is theta. Okay, so for theta degree, area will be pi r square upon 360 into theta. Okay, this is my unitary method of solving anything. If first of all for 1 degree I will take 360 in the denominator and then we will multiply this number with the previous this number. Okay, so this is the formula for area of this sector. Okay, we need to find the area of this portion. This is the area of the theta degree. Theta degree is the angle of the sector. So for theta degree, this is the area. You can change the pattern of this formula like this. Theta upon 360 into pi r square. So this is the formula of area of sector. Okay, I have written it like this because in this way you can remember that pi r square is the area of circle and theta and 360 both are the degrees, that is measures of angle. So I am writing the measures of angle at one place into the area at the second place. Okay, so this is the formula of area of sector we will be using in the exercise. Now coming to the next formula, that is length of an arc. Okay. Now what is length of an arc? In the question of this chapter, we will have a circle obviously. Then we will have suppose a sector or a segment, anything it can be. And it says find the length of the arc which subtends the angle theta degree. That is, it is asking for this length. Okay, this length the question is asking about. Okay, in that formula it was asking for this complete area, and in this formula it's just asking for the length of this arc. Now what will be the formula? Now first of all look at the question. For 360 degree, it's not talking about the area, it's talking about the length of arc, right? And length of arc is part of which thing? This arc is the part of the circumference, right? I have told you earlier that the arc is taken on the boundary. So arc is the part of the circumference. So in this question, or you can say in this formula, we will not use area's formula. We will use the formula of the circumference because this is the part of the circumference. So in 360 degree, it will have 2 pi r as the boundary. So for 1 degree, it will have 2 pi r upon 360. So for theta degree, it will have 2 pi r upon 360 into theta as the length of arc. So this is the formula for length of arc. Length of arc is theta upon 360 into 2 pi r. Again I have written it like this because I am putting the formula of circumference on one side and on the other side I am keeping the measures of angle, that is degrees portion. Okay, so this is the formula of length of arc. So now let's take some examples of sector and the length of arc. Now let's take a look at the first example. Find the area of the sector of circle with radius 4 cm and the angle 30 degree. Also find the area of major sector. Okay, first of all we will draw the figure. There is a circle with the center O and a sector A, C. Okay, this is my sector and I need to find the area of sector which has the radius 4 cm. This is my 4 cm and the angle is 30 degree. So I need to find the area of the sector. Okay, so we will put the formula. Area of sector is equals to theta upon 360 into pi r square. This is the formula. So theta is my 30 upon 360. Theta is the angle given to us, that is 30 degree. Pi is my 22 upon 7. Radius is 4 into 4. Okay, first of all 0 and 0. This is my 12. 4 can cut it at 3. Okay, so what will it be? It will be 22 into 4, 88 upon 21 centimeter square because this is the area. So this will be my answer. I can change it into decimal also and I can leave it like this. Now coming to the second part. Also find the area of major sector. In this question, we are also asked to find the area of the major sector. This is the area of the minor sector. There are two ways of doing that. Okay. The first way is find the outer angle. Okay. This is my sector and this is also a sector. I can find the outer angle, right? If this is my 30, it will be complete angle minus 30, that is 360 minus 30, that is 330 degrees. Okay, and then I can put the formula of area of sector again, but at this time theta will be 330 degree. Okay, I can find the outer angle and then I can apply the area of sector formula again. This is my doing the question in one form. Now coming to the second form, what I can do is I have the area of this smaller portion. I have the form area of this smaller portion, and how to find the area of the larger portion. This thing we have done many times in our previous classes, that whenever we need to find the area of the remaining portion, we will do what? We will find the complete area and subtract this portion. Okay, we can do it like this also. So second form is pi r square minus area of minor sector. Okay, you can do the question in any form by any method. The answer will be same for the major sector, but you can remember only one way of doing it and do all the questions in that way only. And the easier one is this one, pi r square minus area of minor sector, because minor sector is already found by us. Okay, so we don't need to find it again and again. We will only need to find pi r square. This is 22 upon 7 into 4 into 4 minus 88 upon 21. So this is my 88 into 4, right? 352 upon 7 minus 88 upon 21. We can take the LCM. LCM will be 21. And we need to multiply 352 by 3. It will be 1056 minus 88. So let's subtract them. 1056 minus 88. It will be my 968 upon 21. So my answer will be 968 centimeter square, because this is the area. Okay, this is the way of doing the question of major sector, that first of all find the minor sector and subtract it from the complete area pi r square. Now coming to the next example, find area of the quadrant of circle whose circumference is 22 centimeter. Now look at the question properly. In this question, neither the angle is given nor the radius is given. Only one thing is given, that is circumference, and moreover we need to find the area of the quadrant. Now what is the area of quadrant? We don't know, right? Now we have to make the figure for this question, then you will understand it properly. First of all, this is a circle and this is the center of the circle. Now what is a quadrant? Quadrant is anything which will divide the circle into 4 equal parts, like this. We make the quadrants like this. These are the 4 equal parts of the circle. Okay. Now we don't know the radius and we don't know the angle, but we can find the angle very easily. How? The complete angle is 360 degree, right? Complete angle is 360 degrees, and in how many parts the circle is divided? That is 4. So 360 divided by 4, that is 90 degrees. So it means that all the angles here are of 90 degree. This thing you can also remember, that angle of the quadrant is always 90 degree. Okay, so this is my angle 90 degree. So I got my theta as 90 degree. Now you can see that this is also kind of a sector. If I look at this one, this is also a sector. Only the figure is made like that. If I make the figure like this, okay, like this, then we can easily see that this is also a sector. Okay, so it can be of any degrees. 90 degrees will also be a sector of the circle. So we need to find the area of the sector. but the radius is not given to us. But the circumference is given now. So 2 pi r is equals to 22 centimeter. This is given to us. Okay, circumference is given. So we can find the radius. 2 into 22 upon 7 into r is equals to 22. So radius will be 22 into 7 upon 2 into 22. So I can cancel it, 7 upon 2 centimeter. This is my radius. Now I can find the area very easily. Area of quadrant. You will write area of quadrant here because it asks for that. Also you can write sector. Okay. This is theta upon 360 into pi r square. So 90 upon 360, 22 upon 7, 7 upon 2, 7 upon 2. Okay, so first of all 90 will cut it at 4, 7 and 7. This is my 2, this is my 11. So my answer will be 77 upon 8 centimeter square. So this was my question. Okay, so always look at the question properly. Try to find two values, that is r and the theta. These two things should be given to you to solve the question easily. Because in the formula you only need two things, theta and r. Pi is always known to us, 360 is also known to us. Theta and r are the two values you need to do any question. So always try to find that in the question. And if it is not given directly, you have to make some variations in the question. Like this, it was given that circumference is this, so with the help of that formula we find r. Okay, so this was the example of area of the quadrant. Now coming to the next topic, that is area of the segment. In this exercise we are mainly focusing on area of the sector and the area of the segment. We have already done the area of sector and there are some examples. Now we will do area of segment. So let's see how to find the area of segment. Now first of all, what is the segment? We will draw the figure. This is my circle. This is the center. And if I make a chord, this portion is my minor segment. And we need to find the area of this portion. Okay, there is only one way of finding this. What we will do is, we will join these 2 points, A, O, B, C. Okay, AB is a chord, ACB is an arc, and we have joined center with A and B. Now you can see that if I draw this portion separately, this is my OACB. What is this figure? This figure is my sector, right? This is my sector. And if I draw this figure, OAB, which figure is this? This is a triangle, right? This is my sector, that is this complete is my sector, and this smaller one is my triangle, and I need to find this area. So we will do what? We will find the area of this complete sector, and then we will subtract this area, that is we will subtract this area, so we will get my area of segment. So this is the way of finding the area of segment, that is area of sector minus area of triangle. This is the formula of finding the area of segment. Now what is the formula of area of sector? This is the same formula which we have done. Theta upon 360 into pi r square. It means that theta will be given in this question also. Radius will be given to us, theta will be given to us, and we will apply this formula, area of sector. Now what will be the area of triangle? It depends on the question. Okay? It depends on the question that what angle is given to us. These angles are generally 60 and 90 in the question. In most of the question, the angles are 60 and 90. Okay? So in the case of first case, theta is equals to 60 degree, which kind of triangle will it be? It will be an equilateral triangle. How? I will tell you how. Suppose this is my triangle and this is my 60 degrees. And these two are my radius. Okay, if these two are radius, so they should be equal to each other. So that means these two angles will also be equal to each other. By the property of isosceles triangle, I can say that angle opposite to equal sides are equal. So what will I get? 60 plus x is equals to 180 degrees. So 2x is equals to 180 minus 60, that is 120 degree. So x will be 120 upon 2, that is 60 degree. It means that all the angles of this triangle are 60 degrees. And if in any triangle all the angles are equal, that is 60 degree, then this is an equilateral triangle. Okay, so if angle is 60 degree, we will know that this is an equilateral triangle. And what is the area of equilateral triangle? It is root 3 upon 4 into side square. So this will be the formula of triangle used by us. Okay, now coming to the second case, suppose theta is equals to 90 degree. Now if theta is 90, it is obvious that it is a right angled triangle. Right? Obviously this is a right angle triangle. So in that case, how we will find the area? We will use our very first formula of triangle, that is half into base into height. Okay. So these are the two formulas which will be used to find the area of triangle whenever the angle is 60 and 90. And in most questions, the angle will be 60 and 90. So no need to think about that. The angle will be like this only. And to apply half into base into height, always look at the figure properly. If this is my 90 degree, then these two values will be my base and height. This will be my hypotenuse. So we will not take this value. We will take these two value, and these two value will be my radiuses. So it will be basically r square upon 2. And similarly, this will be root 3 upon 4 r square. Okay. So now let's take some examples of area of segment. Now the question says, in a circle of radius 21 centimeter, arc subtends an angle of 60 degree at the center. Find length of arc, area of sector, area of segment, area of major sector, and area of major segment. So first of all, we will draw the figure of this question. There is a circle which has a center O, and suppose this A, C, B be an arc making the sector. Okay. Now it says the arc subtends an angle of 60 degree. So this is my 60 degree and the radius is 21 centimeter. Since the question is of segment also, so we will join this A and B and make the chord. Okay. Now coming to the first question. The first question is, find the length of arc. Now what is the formula of length of arc? We have done this as theta upon 360 into 2 pi r. Since it is the length of arc and arc is a part of the circumference, so that's why we have 2 pi r in the formula. So we will just put the values theta upon 360 into 2 into 22 upon 7 into 21. So when we cut them, we will get 6, 3 and 3 and 2 at 6. So our answer will be 22 centimeter. Since it is the length of the arc, so it will be in centimeter. Now coming to the second part, again we need to find the area of sector. So we will just put the values in the formula. Now what is the difference between this formula and that formula? It's just this 2 pi r. So we will change here as pi r square. For the second part, the area of sector will be theta upon 360 into pi r square. Again putting the values, 60 upon 360 into 22 upon 7 into 21 into 21. So again cutting them, we will get 11 into 21, that is 231 centimeter square. Okay, this is the area of the sector. Till now we were using the formula which we learned, that is length of an arc and the area of the sector. Now coming to the third part, it says find the area of segment. So now we will apply the method of finding the area of segment, and that is find the area of this complete sector and subtract the area of the triangle. So area of sector minus area of triangle AOB. Now what was the area of sector? It was 231, and we need to find the area of triangle AOB. Now which type of triangle is this? Since this is 60-degree angle, and I have told you for 60 degree the triangle is an equilateral triangle. So the formula will be root 3 upon 4 into side square. And what is the side? 21 into 21. Okay. By solving we will get 441 root 3 upon 4, and this will be my answer. Okay, we don't need to put the value of root 3. If the question says that put the value of root 3, only then we will put the value. Okay, now coming to the fourth part, it says find the area of the major sector. And how do we find the area of major sector? Very simple, that is subtract the area of minor sector from the complete circle. That is pi r square minus area of sector. So this is my 22 upon 7 into 21 into 21 minus 231. Now by cutting them I will get 66 into 21. Okay, so this will be 1386 minus 231. Okay, so this is my 1155 centimeter square. This is the area of major sector. All we did is find the area of the circle and subtract the area of the minor sector. Now coming to the fifth part is, this is a circle, this is a minor segment, and we need to find the area of this portion. So again what we can do is find the area of complete circle and subtract the area of the minor segment. Okay, so the formula will change to this one, area of segment. Okay, this was my 1386, and area of segment was, we have calculated area of segment, that is 231 minus 441 root 3 upon 4. So all we can do is 1386 minus 231 plus 441 root 3 upon 4. Now subtracting them we will get 1155 plus 441 root 3 upon 4 centimeter square. This will be the area of major segment. Okay, so this was the question which was based on all the questions which can be asked in this exercise. Okay, it contains length of arc, area of sector, area of segment, area of major sector and major segment. So I hope you understand today's topic. Keep practicing and thinking.